Good morning, everybody. I met most of you, but for those of you that don't know me, my name is Cassie Page. I'm a personal maker here at our university location. Today, I'd like to speak about a way that we can improve a frequently used policy, and that is when customers sign over checks to others. And 9 times out of 10, everything's fine, but every now and then we'll get a check that returns, and then we don't know who that person was because they don't have an account here. Somebody just signed it over, we did it, and they left, and there's no way for us to kind of find that loss, and that also kind of makes like the customer look kind of not bad, but when we tell them that the check will return, they get kind of like, what do you mean, kind of frustrated. So I came up with 3 ways that we could better this policy without doing away with this policy. The first proposal would be to allow a 48-hour wait period. The second would be to create a simpler way to add somebody to the account. And the third would be to create a fresh start checking. So with the 48-hour wait period, I mean for the customers to deposit the check if they don't have enough funds, and that allow for the check status to return. That way we can kind of cancel out any insufficient funds or return checks or fraudulent or anything that's going on. That would save the bank a loss, but also, that would keep the customer from, getting blacklisted for certain things because of fraudulent checks that returned for somebody that wasn't even on their account and they were just helping them out. So, and we don't have to necessarily deposit that check, but let's say they're wanting to cash a check for somebody that's $200. Well, if they have $600 in their account, then that's fine. But we need to make it aware to them that if the check was to return, that $200 would be taken from the $600 in their account, because that will protect us as a bank. The second one would be to create a simpler way to add somebody to an account, because now I feel like a lot of people don't, because you kind of have to have all the signers and owners there. Everybody has to have 2 forms of ID, it's kind of a lot sometimes to get everybody together, especially during, we're 9 to 5. A lot of people work 9 to 5, so it's kind of hard for that situation to happen at once. So I think it would be beneficial if we could just have like a pre-filled like additional owner form, and that way like the owner that's there with the person they want to add, instead of signing over the check, we offer like, hey, do you add them to your account? If you're going to do this often, then we just let them, we could fill out all the banking stuff and have them agree to the terms and sign it. Just get the new ID of the new person. It takes 5 minutes versus 20 or 30, and then you're good to go. That way we have like the person's identity and we're building a relationship with them because they're getting added to the account. Because 9 times out of 10, people they don't want to wait, and that will just help all in all protect the customer. The third one would be to offer a fresh start checking. I know that I think First United offers it, but I'm not sure if others. And First United is our biggest competitor, so I think it would be beneficial for us to offer that service, because some people sign over checks because they owe somebody else money, or they've had a charged off account, or they didn't pay off the interest on a loan or something like that, and obviously they'd have restricted access to overdraft and debit cards and stuff like that, but at least we can give them an account for them to get their paycheck and then come and withdraw the money, and that way we're building a relationship with them, and we're just kind of saving them the embarrassment and the frustration of being like turned down. And then a first start checking would allow like the customers to start over, which I'm sure they would really appreciate. That will help us also like better compete with our competitors, if we offer that service. Just all in all, I think these are good ways that we can improve this policy and kind of prevent other things from happening. So if we were to interpret one or all of these, our fraud loss would decrease because we would have we would have somebody responsible for those funds because there's money in the account, they're on the account, we know who it did and where it came from, and we know where to get it back from. This would also help the tellers because I know when I was a teller and something was to return, it would go to my outage, which would affect my raises and all that. I'd be a little offended, because we can only do so much if the policy says. So this will I feel like would decrease our teller outages and as well as kind of secure our tellers' jobs a little bit better so they're not so like, oh, I'm scared if that check returns and I'm going to be escorted out today. It just kind of make them feel better about their job here. And with the fresh start checking and the simple addition, we're building our customer base. We're adding people to their account, we're giving them a fresh start, and it's just like we're getting more customers. And the community involvement, that's going to really increase because before we've had a lot of people like not get approved for accounts or things like that, but we're saying, hey, we'll work with you, come back, like we can give you an account, things like that. And that's just gonna like build our community involvement because people are gonna be like, First Text Loan, like you owe money, that's okay, just go to First Text Loan and they can help you get started. And that'd be awesome. So all in all, with all of this, our satisfactory rating would go out the roof because we're improving and just like helping out the community and helping build our customer base by offering better services to our customers. So I think that this would be good ways to, all in all, help the bank and the customer. Thank y'all. Have a good day.